Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I actually talked because I sometimes record the videos in advance, so I don't know, if I feel inspired I do 3 or 4 videos a day, so I feel like it's been forever since I actually did a new video which makes me feel kind of weird. And the subject that I want to talk about is also really weird. It's gonna be a bit hard to open up, but I will try to do it. As you can see, I'm already in Halloween mood, but I am in Halloween mood throughout the whole year. Now I just don't look funny. I wanted to talk about intimacy and connection with people. So when I was young, I found it really easy to connect with people that I cared about. It was natural to be able to hug and to hold and, to be close to the people that you love. And it was very natural to me, and I felt kind of no break in order to do that. And I was able to do the same with a lot of men that I was dating when I was younger. But then, when everything became kind of, when connections were based around sex as well, it became harder. And I noticed after certain things that happened in my life that actually connection became a problem, especially ever since I realized that I am also claustrophobic. And I had my first claustrophobic kind of attack when I was still very young. I remember because I was born and raised in Croatia, and it was during the war, actually after the war. I think I was 6 years old when the war started. I think even a bit younger, 5 years old when the war started. And after the war finished, because my family was from the area which was occupied by the Serbian army, so we would be getting kind of Christmas presents and stuff from the government, I think. I don't even remember. So all the kids that were from the affected areas were actually waiting to get their presents. And at some point, when the Santa Claus started giving out the presents to kids, the kids started pushing each other, wanted to go first. And I had a panic attack for the first time in my life. I felt I couldn't breathe. I was very short and I was a really tiny little child. And all the kids, went over me, and I barely managed to get out of the building, leaving me in the end with no present. And I came back to my family. I said, I just didn't feel well, I felt really bad. And my dad promised me to buy me a present, but I was really sad. That was anyways the first time I had a panic attack, and I had a claustrophobic attack. Actually was more than a panic attack. And later on it became evident, this claustrophobia later on, especially with the big gigs and big crowds. I just couldn't be there. Even now, I love going to gigs, I love to see the bands I like, but I'm never gonna be in the first row, and I'm always gonna have what I call an escape plan. And if it gets bad, I will take off. I always say to Mario, if it gets really bad for me, I will have to take off, because I don't know what's gonna happen. But this claustrophobia is not just limited to big crowds, it's also limited to tight space, even tight clothes. You would be surprised, if I'm wearing something that is limiting my movement and it's kind of, too tight here, I also have the same reaction. If, I don't know, I'm sleeping beside Mario and he puts his hand over me, it's too heavy, I feel like I can't breathe. And these things brought me to certain kinds of problems where I can't really connect to people if I feel like they're too close. I was talking with my therapist about this, and it's obviously a trauma from childhood where your mother would be holding you too tight. But honestly, still at this point, I don't know how to get rid of it. Like, I know how to manage it. I know, you know, like, I know a lot of people that have panic attacks and that can't predict them, and, you know, they feel paralyzed by them. I do have control over this, but I don't know how to get rid of it. And it is standing as a barrier between me and other people. Sometimes it's really hard to connect with people if you feel like, if you're basically afraid that they're gonna get too close to you. And it makes me really sad, because in theory, like, when I'm thinking like about some people that I really care for, I really want to be close to them, but in certain situations when they do get close to me, I just can't. I just can't be close to them, and I have to run away. Sometimes these things also, like, destroy your self-esteem, because you feel like you're broken. Sometimes I do feel like I am broken beyond repair, because I can't touch people. I don't want to touch them. I want to touch them in my head, but in reality I just don't want to be close to them, because I guess in my childhood I learned that people are very, you know, hard to carry. And it's been always me that was taking care of other people, including my parents. So in a way, I'm kind of afraid to become close to people, because closeness brings you to the, you know, point where other people rely on you too much, and you can't breathe from them. I found BDSM to be the only source of relief for me, although, you know, like, you can't have your all intimacy through BDSM. I mean, it's a form of play. It's not a form of something that will bring you to the point where, you know, you're gonna open up. I won't, because basically what is happening is I open up because I'm forced to, but it's not my, you know, sane decision, like, I'm gonna open up right now and right here. I need a lot of stimulation and a lot of digging to open up, and then, you know, when the play is done, I just shut down again. So basically, you know, it does help, but it's not a permanent solution. Like, also, you don't want to open up only because people hurt you. You know what I mean? You know, like, you want to open up from a place of trust and love. And I feel like I am unable to do that at this moment. It does make me really sad. I've been hurt by a lot of people. I know it's not an excuse, and it shouldn't be an excuse anymore, because some of these people are dead, other people that are far away, and basically at the moment, like, there's nobody around me that is hurting me. So, like, in a way, I shouldn't have a reason to feel this way. I shouldn't have a reason to be closed up, because there is no imminent danger around me. So basically, it's just the way that my body learned to behave, and, you know, it's in a form, it's a habit. I have intimacy issues. If I'm left without any real intimacy for too long, I get to the point where I don't want it at all. If I get intimacy from time to time, it becomes very hard to open up. It's like I either need to be in it all the time, or I'm not in it at all. And in a way, I think it's because it has become way too natural for me not to be in it. I don't only have issues with intimacy with my partner, I have issues with intimacy with my friends, with my family and with everyone else. The funny part is, like, I would have less issues with letting someone touch me that I don't know at all than to let someone that I really know and care for touch me. It tells a lot about my experiences when I was a child and how most of the hurt I got was from people that I was supposed to trust the most. I felt a lot of times in my family like my parents were playing with me. You know, they would be nice to me and hold me close when they needed something from me, and then other times when they needed someone to act up as their trash bin, then they would use it. Then they would use me for that. And in a way, the best thing to do in this situation is like just to be ready for it, I guess. Sometimes I don't even know anymore how to trust anyone. And it's sad, you know, I'm young. I still need to be able to open up, to accept people, to be, you know, open to contact. I wish I could. I am trying my best, you know. I am trying. But it can be really hard sometimes. Especially when you remember the person you were when you were a child and how easy it was to trust people then. And you wish you had that innocence back. Like, you wish you could be that person again instead of being this person here. But, you know, this is the person that survived through all that shit. Anyways, guys, tell me what you think about intimacy. How are you? Are you able to open up, or you're fucked up as me and don't trust anyone? I know. What can you do? Shit. You just carry on and work on it. I am better than I was a couple of years ago. That's the funny part. But you know, I'm still not at a place where I would like to be. Anyways, I'll be seeing you soon, and thank you for watching. Please do subscribe and like the video if you do like it. Bye bye.